Hello everyone, and welcome! I am BogMod, and yes, it is time for the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4. I have been looking forward to this! Rean, of course you're locked up in Magic Jail. Given how last game ended, only makes sense. So, I'm looking forward to this game a lot. I'm sure there's going to be lots of great moments. Game 3, though, makes me go into this with a little bit of trepidation. And I will explain as the game progresses where these moments of trepidation come from. Alright, well, let's take a few things. Let's get some bonding points, some money, let's get some clothing. The rest, I don't care about. I don't think it matters. Doesn't matter. We'll play a normal mode. Get some free stuff. Ooh. Yeah, load my clear data. Get some more stuff. Alright, well, we can probably expect there's going to be a very long introduction. This is, after all, Game 4. Of a 4-part series of games. Each taking 80 to 100 hours to complete. Game 9 in the larger Legend of Heroes series. Ulster. We didn't go to Ulster, if I recall correctly, at any point in the games yet. So I expect we will come here later. It's presumably at some point after the evil went down.
After 2 weeks of confusion and panic, a sense of quiet has finally settled over Heimdall.
Ah, yes. Heimdall was attacked by magic monsters.
This somber air comes after the funeral of Prince Olivert, a service unattended by his father, Emperor Eugent, who remains in a coma.
I'm convinced the Emperor will be fine, and the Prince is dead.
After an emergency session yesterday, that the national mobilization law would be enacted immediately. The unanimously approved measure was put forth in response to a string of terrorist attacks masterminded by the Republic of Calvert. All Imperial subjects are required to offer their full cooperation at the government's request. With the new law in effect, the government has imposed rationing, instated a draft, and started requisitioning supplies for the army.
I don't understand. I thought that was pretty succinct. Also, you guys, I don't think we know any of these people. Yes. Didn't you get the news? Calvard, your rival and other major superpower on the continent, was behind the assassination attempt on your emperor and an attack on your capital and other various crimes. At least that's what the man wants you to think. Prince Olivert passing away. Yeah, I'm not convinced. Prince Olivert is dead, actually. 6 months ago. Must have been a sign. Now, of course, I should also mention, please no spoilers. Like I said, I think Prince Olivert is still alive because, well, let's just say, Game 3. One of the things Game 3 did was really try to make sure that, there weren't really any stakes. It went out of its way to downplay all risk, consequence, not only in the game itself, but for prior events in the Civil War. So, yeah, I'm not convinced he's dead. I've seen many of these conscription programs in my day, ever since I was young. Kai, what's going to happen? I don't know, Tilia, but we'll be okay. I'm sure of it. The Bracious and the people from Thor's. That's a good question. What happened to everybody? Are we all in jail? School's under lockdown because of an attack on His Majesty. Oh, I do like Sandy, though. There you are. Mayor Mathim. Well, emergency notice for the provincial government just arrived. So we do start receiving draft cards from next week on. There you go. Wait just 1 minute. So sudden. It's too sudden. Actually, if I recall, I thought everyone was kind of gung-ho for this whole thing. Is it, everyone? The war that Calvert is unfolding now before our very eyes. Supply surplus goods, make other contributions. Strike back at the ones who carried these attacks on His Majesty and Prince Oliver, the pride of Ulster. Let's do whatever we can. Do you not agree? I do see what you mean, but I was rather thinking we'd just let them get away with everything. Oh. Ah, the Black Wind. It's true. To the people of Ulster, Prince Oliver was one of our greatest sources of pride. Can the gutless act of terrorism against him and His Majesty stand? The Super says it'll be an... Ah, there we go. See? See? They would have let the gutless acts of terrorism stand, but the evil is massaging their brains. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't rise to the occasion, you don't deserve to be... Yeah, that's right! It's a good thing the evil wind was here to make these people stand up against a foreign power assassinating their heads of state. And backing terrorist attacks and sending their elite military units into their country to steal their secrets and sneaking stealth planes across the border. And it's a good thing the evil wind was there to make these people care about that sort of thing. But cooperate where we can, it seems. Oh, hold on, everyone. I thought we were going to let them get away with it. What's with everyone all of a sudden? Old Man Bo, Jarnak, even you, Gasco. Kai. It's okay, Tilly. It's okay. So this actually kind of touches on one of the weird elements that I found in the last game is basically anytime people are evil, or they want to be violent, horrible people, if they're Erebonian, it's because an evil curse curses the land and makes them do the bad things. As you can see, clearly everyone would just be totally okay and not violent, no matter what. Otherwise. Okay. Yeah, they had a whole bunch of things about the country, but like all the violence in our country is because of an evil curse, this black wind. And I was like, it kind of seemed like entirely normal things that a few corrupt individuals could get behind. But no. All the badness is because there's an evil curse. So there's that. What's it blowing? It's blowing in from the basin. As you can see, these people would have not gone to war. They'd have been all peaceful and quiet. But there's an evil that massages their brain. Ah, Port is the port city. So here's another. Let's touch on this briefly. This is another where I talked about how last game went out of its way to kind of minimize the stakes. So this city got shelled by super siege weapons for hours, and no one was hurt, and one lighthouse was destroyed. Yeah, so it was events like that and a few other factors that really made me be like, oh, there's no stakes or real danger, is there? Huh. Because it's hard to get worked up about things when, like, they go out of their way to be like, oh, there's a threat. Oh, no, never mind, don't worry. No one's actually in danger. Nothing the characters did actually stopped the danger. No one was ever in any risk at all. Which is, a weird thing to put in this game. Why would they be soldiers of the Imperial Army rather than the Provincial Army? It's like the Civil War a few years back. Could it mean we're really on the cusp of war? The Unified Regions Army is joining the war against Calvard. The new fortress is vacated. Personnel have been absorbed by Imperial Army divisions. War with Calvard. All I've heard is rumors. How I count Floral, they're temporarily managing Ordis. Who is it? Oh, that looks like Matthias's father. Mayor of Heim. Oh, why wouldn't his name come to me? I'm terrible with names. That's. Come on, give me his name. Dad of Matthias. Mayor of Heimdall. Or governor, I suppose.
If it isn't Heimdall's very own Imperial
there we
Governor,
go.
Karl Regnitz. Although he's temporarily left his beloved capital to take office as interim supervisor here in Ordis.
They do like to do this, though. Elegant man. Even though we're about to see his face, and they just showed all those other people from the prior game with their names.
Meaning that the Empire has finally started to move in earnest.
Sometimes they'll be like, no, these
A
ones
conscription office
can't
has
give you their
just
name.
opened here.
It's
It's
a
only
weird
a matter
thing
of
they
time
do.
before draft cards start going out. No one can afford to be careless here. We Thor's graduates least of all.
Indeed. What's more, with the inscrutable darkness enshrouding Heimdall, we are unable to confirm the safety of Ferris and the others. And though the Viceland army has mobilized, it would be quite unreasonable to expect them to handle everything by themselves. It seems we will need to find some allies and take action as well.
Yes, including those who embody the spirit of the Horned Lion. Class 7, my dear gardening friend included.
Dun 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 dun. She's talking about, Faye. That's Edna, I want to say. Ah, the suburbs west. Ah, Leave. So this is where the third game was placed. And here we see some of the people of Leaves. Oh my goddess. Are they really conscripting civilians now? Oh, Daisy. I don't mean to break it to you, but you don't really conscript the people who are already in the military, usually. Pops got his notification just yesterday. Big conscription office. Old Man Redworth Calvert is nothing short of a foolish endeavor. We must do nothing while they do these things against our country. His natural conscience, there's no way he would allow this. Now here's an example. Because we have played the third game, we know Rod is wrong. Completely wrong. His Majesty, the Emperor, backs what is completely backing what Chancellor Gileath Osborne is up to. He backed him when he was doing his Civil War scheme, turning countrymen against countrymen, and he's backed him even earlier than that. He would definitely allow this. He would definitely be all on board. I can't believe that Ash would shoot the Emperor. Not Ash. Not that violent sociopathic thug. It's impossible. For those of you who like Ash, be warned, I don't. I think he's on the inside, right? He's a terrible person. That scheming bastard, we see a coward spiral along. Though, don't worry, I do acknowledge that it's just because he had an evil curse that he's a bad man. But the game did a good job of portraying him as just a terrible person. I know what they wanted to do was make him a jerk with a heart of gold. But he's just a jerk. Man, if they execute that kid, it won't be too soon. That's all I can say. Maybe we could replace him with a far better, almost anyone, really. Yes, all these people worrying about what's happening in the city. Sister Rosine. Sister Rosine. So, another character way back from the very first of the Cold Steel series. You're going to hear me talk about these introductions a bit going forward. You're just going to have to get used to it. She's, of course, I say of course, she is a sister. She is a graduate of Thor's, and she's also a secret spy agent, knight apprentice of the church. Because the church has those kind of things. What would happen if at the capital 2 weeks ago? Barking? Oh, there must be a Jingo? Ringo? And Cerberus! Jingo!
Hey, long time no see. How you been holding up?
She sells black market goods. Because, I mean, of course she does. It's a JRPG, and she's 13. If she wasn't selling black market goods, she'd be a famed, renowned, world-class assassin.
Yeah, it's been a rough ride for sure.
Again, JRPG.
I just got back last night. Me and this one have been packing things up.
Aww. I guess we won't be buying our goods from her this time.
Yep, sure am. Things are looking pretty bad.
I mean, just because I sell guns to people and do black market things like that, and doesn't mean I want there to be war.
Oh, right. I got a message from Rosine for you. Told me to tell you she wouldn't be back for a while and said she was sorry.
That duffel bag is probably full of explosives and guns. What does she mean by that? It means she won't be back for a while. What is it? What happened? Hadlow Central Station. Special train car belonging to Thor's military academy. It's coming here on the cargo line. Ooh. Oh yeah, Thor's the branch academy had a special train. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder
Faster than I expected. Guess Meek's
if we'll actually start this game not with Rean. With how things ended, it could make sense.
Before she spots me.
It'd be interesting. That noise! It's the... right, the Derflinger! I love the names. No. No. The Derflinger was in red. Ah, yes, the main campus branch. Right. The Arc Royale. The train, it's red. What the heck's going on? Makarov and...
So this is the branch campus.
Music instructor.
But
I'm sorry, I can't
Instructor
remember your name.
Makarov, why were we sent here so suddenly?
Who knows?
I don't know why, Madden. She just said his name. Again, I mentioned that they like to do
Guess we're
this.
gonna have to take part in this messed up curriculum.
There's the Soldats, because of course, again, you know, they've got Mecha.
I never thought we'd come back here under these circumstances.
Major Michael.
Wow, this place is pretty nice.
I know that voice. I don't recognize the body. Ooh. Wait a minute.
I hear that one professor guy built some kind
Shirley.
of training facility here too, yeah?
Okay, so Shirley is part of Ouroboros. She is an elite enforcer. Basically, she's an elite killing agent for a secret society of evil. But apparently now she's a student.
Maybe while While Princey Boy is off doing his duty, I'll have myself a little fun.
She has a giant chainsaw gun that she uses. And I think she's also 16. Because again, JRPG. Rean's 19 or 20, though, I think. Can't remember his ages off the top of my head. But he is an adult. He can finally have a drink. Ooh, look at the tanks. The mecha, the soldats. Ooh, some fancier looking ones. A few of the big boys.
Holding such a huge military parade like this is definitely suspicious.
Is it though, Alan? Tell me why.
Especially considering how they put everything together so quickly.
Is that it? That's a modifier to your main reason that it's suspicious, but not an actual reason in itself. Oh, Alan.
I'm worried about Class 7, but I've got my own mission as a soldier of the Empire.
Yeah, you must crush the Calvardian scum.
If I want to protect this country and Bridget, I shouldn't be hesitating.
Vivi disappeared without a trace. I haven't heard a thing about Class 7.
Oh, I know him. He's also from class. He's not well. He's also a Thor's graduate.
Norton's been acting weird too.
I can't remember his name though.
I should probably get out of Heimdall for a while.
I think he'd like to take pictures of ladies though, if you know what I mean. I do mean it in that sense. Evan's faces look so scary. Why aren't they happy about the giant war we're going to take part in? I know. I think they should be happy too. This rate I might get drafted soon too. I just wish we knew if Toa was safe. Dear. Oh, and you two must be Patiri and Fiona. I'm surprised they didn't just go with red-headed woman after that introduction. So we're getting to abruptly. What's that use? This sort of Macius. Why do I keep calling him Matthias? It's because, you know, to be fair, it's because I've taken a year since playing these games. And the brain is bad. You know, I like the design of their tanks. I think it's a very clean, functional, slick design. I don't know if it'd be good for a real tank, but I like its design. Wait a minute! I know that guy. He's the principal from Thor's, the original Thor's. Ah, yes, Vandik, Supreme Command. Ooh, we got.
It goes without saying.
He must have joined back in.
Bitter struggle lies ahead of this nation.
Makes sense, I guess. After
we find
Emperor being
faced with a war,
attacked,
the like of which Erebonia has never seen.
Prince Cedric, Rufus Alberea. They were involved in the evil.
But we will prove triumphant. We will bring to bear the finest strategies.
Those are new-looking airships. I like them.
Might of the Imperial Army. And with the Rhineford Group's cooperation, we now possess the greatest military force Zemuria has ever seen. I give you my word that this conflict will be over within the year.
Yay! We can be home in time for Christmas.
I come before you all today to announce the War Council's decision. We will punish the Republic of Calvard for their crimes and subjugate them under the might of the Empire.
The hour will be upon us soon. We will begin the greatest military operation in Erebonian history. Operation Jormungand.
I like the names of these. Kind of the faux German, faux, that's, Jormungand is, the serpent from Norse mythology.
Jormungand, the mythical serpent that swallows the world. It's a fitting name.
Oh,
way too fitting, if you ask me.
From the first Legend of Heroes games. I know her. She's a bracer.
This is Silverstreak. Yona, do you read me?
I think she's named after that. The Arabian Nights myth storyteller girl, I think. Names! Names. Well. Eastern Erebonia, Crossbell City. We're actually going to war, huh? No way! Like, seriously? He's dreaming on, but he's kind of scary too. I know, kitty! We're scared to cope. Around here will keep us safe. Now, do you want the evil? Wait here. Interesting! Now that was a little unexpected. I guess she had her brain massaged by the evil. This is so totally messed up. Why should we have to join this dumb war? It's gonna be bad for business, that's for sure. Probably this way. I don't know. Be good. Depends what industry you're in. See, that's Jingo's mom. Ashley. 2 minutes how I get back from the capital either. I think on her end, it's like I'll have to settle things with the rest myself. Oh, it's Eunice's siblings. Not been asking her, but nothing yet. If she's okay, is she ever coming home? It'll be alright. She'll not let anything get her down. Except for that one time she was super depressed. But wherever she is, I'm sure she's doing fine. Oscar and the others will be back from the capital soon, like tomorrow? Maybe. Maybe. What's going on with Yuna? No luck contacting your daughter. Oh. Oh, don't you live in the residential district too? The Hayworths. These are the parents to Renee, who was an evil assassin for the evil society of evil, Ouroboros. But I think she got too many hugs, and now she's not evil anymore. I'm oversimplifying, but, power of friendship. To tell us. It's like this. Ryu, Anri, Ken, Nana, Kulin. I think that's them, at least. I might be wrong. Arc-en-Ciel. She's okay, Randy. This word just does it? It does. I was just saying. Depends what industry you're in. Without Ilya or Theodore, she's not going to be available for a while either.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Who are these people? Aren't you that reporter? And aren't you one of Ilya's friends?
Hi there. Good to see you again.
Claire, I think, is her name. She was cool. I liked her from the,
We joined up with Sully along the way.
Crossbell
It's a long
series.
story.
Well, Ilya's going to be moved from St. Ursula. They're sending her to Armorica for physical therapy.
That's good. She needs to get better. And St. Amorica's like the best place for medicine in the world, if I recall the setting correctly. Ah, these guys are from Calvert, I believe.
Things are getting worse by the minute. What's gonna happen to my home?
Mr. Shin.
But also, they're the Mafia.
In all likelihood, the Republic will fall to the Empire.
I'm pretty sure the game will have us end up stopping that. And no one will actually get harmed. Yes, the Hayu Trading Company.
Sal, how can you...
The World Serpent is slithering ever closer. You should leave this place and go to Remiferia for your own safety. I've already cleared it with the Elder.
No, there's no way I'm leaving Ellie behind. We're Hayaway, aren't we? There must be something we can do.
He has a crush on an old woman because she's got a large chest. That's the explanation there.
Pardon me.
Hey there, Mr. White Orchid Dragon. Guess I'm calling a bit late, huh?
Ah, Lecter. One of the Iron Bloods. So, I've talked about the evil Ouroboros, right? But there's a second faction, which runs the Empire of Erebonia, under the Chancellor, called the Iron Bloods. Major Lecter here, he's one of those guys who's an Iron Blood. His dad was behind an evil massacre, but he only did it because there was an evil curse. And Lecter has issues because he couldn't stop it when he was like a 10-year-old kid. It's
the guy from the
that
Imperial
kind of
Army's
setting.
Intelligence Division.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite all right, Scarecrow.
That's his Ironblood name.
Now, what's this about? The business we discussed
Oh
before?
yeah, and Ouroboros is teamed up with the
perhaps
Ironbloods.
Nah, the other thing's already being handled. Don't worry about it. I'm calling about our little business arrangement. I want to get everything settled before the Governor General gets back.
The Governor General, Rufus Alberea, also an Ironblood.
Very well. Let's discuss the terms.
Alright, well.
So, you still haven't been able to find Tio?
Alright, we're gonna take a little break here. I have no idea how long this intro bit's gonna go. It's already gone half an hour. So we'll come back soon, and we will continue. And you'll have to endure my snark going forward. Of course, if you've enjoyed, please share your thoughts and comments down below. I do love to read them. I will definitely be paying attention to the comments going forward with this series. No spoilers, please. I haven't. I've been pretty good at keeping myself safe from the spoilers. So I'd like to keep that way. Like and subscribe, of course, if you enjoyed. And I'll see you all soon for the next. Bye.